February 28, 2026 to 17 a.m. Tehran time. In a coordinated operation dubbed Operation Epic Fury, United States and Israeli forces launched nearly 900 airstrikes across Iran in just 12 hours. The targets: Iranian missiles, air defenses, military infrastructure, and senior leadership. Within hours, Iran's supreme leader Ali Khamenei was confirmed killed in the initial wave. This is not speculation. This is verified reporting. Welcome to Battlefront Narratives. Today, the factual timeline of the 2026 Iran war from the first strike to today. To understand February 2026, we start with context. Tensions between the United States, Israel, and Iran stretch back to the 1979 Islamic Revolution and the Iran hostage crisis. In 2015, the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, the Iran nuclear deal, was signed, limiting Iran's nuclear program in exchange for sanctions relief. In 2018, the United States withdrew from the deal under President Trump, reimposing sanctions. Iran gradually expanded uranium enrichment in response. In 2024, Iran and Israel exchanged direct missile strikes for the first time in April and again in October, exposing vulnerabilities in Iran's air defenses. In June 2025, the 12-day war saw Israel strike Iranian nuclear and military sites. U.S. involvement targeted facilities at Fordo, Natanz, and Isfahan. By late 2025, economic crisis and protests spread across Iran. The U.S. undertook its largest Middle East military buildup since the 2003 Iraq invasion. Early 2026, negotiations, mediated by Oman, stalled. Iran's enriched uranium stockpile approached weapons-grade thresholds. By late February 2026, U.S. and Israeli officials assessed an imminent threat. The decision was made to act at 2:17 a.m. Tehran time on February 28, 2026. The operation began. U.S. and Israeli forces conducted nearly 900 strikes in the first 12 hours. Targets included Iranian ballistic missile sites, air defense systems, and military command centers. Nuclear-related facilities at Fordo, Natanz, and Isfahan were also targeted, along with leadership compounds. According to U.S. and Israeli officials, the timing was selected to target Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei before he could go into hiding. Khamenei was confirmed killed in the first wave, along with dozens of other senior Iranian officials. A separate strike hit a girls' school adjacent to an Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps naval base in Minab, near Bandar Abbas. A preliminary U.S. military investigation estimated approximately 170 people were killed. Within hours, Iran's military activated, air defenses engaged, missile units prepared response. The region held its breath. Iran's response was immediate and broad. Hundreds of ballistic missiles and thousands of drones launched toward Israeli population centers, U.S. military installations in Bahrain, Qatar, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Iraq, Oman, and Jordan were targeted, and oil infrastructure, including vessels in the Strait of Hormuz. Air defense systems activated. Israel's Iron Dome, David's Sling, and Arrow systems intercepted most incoming threats. U.S. Patriot batteries in partner nations engaged targets. NATO forces intercepted an Iranian drone near Turkey. Some missiles penetrated defenses. Civilian and military casualties were reported across multiple countries. On March 2nd, Iranian-backed Hezbollah in Lebanon fired rockets and drones into Israel, reigniting conflict along the Israel-Lebanon border. Israel responded with airstrikes across southern Lebanon and Beirut. Evacuation orders displaced more than 700,000 people. As of March 12, Verified reports indicate at least 1,348 civilians killed in Iran, over 17,000 injured in Iran, more than 2,000 total deaths across Iran, Lebanon, and Israel, and hundreds of thousands displaced in Lebanon. The conflict's impact extends far beyond the battlefield. Economic impact. Oil prices surged from approximately $70 to over $100 per barrel within days. Global stock markets experienced volatility. Shipping lines rerouted to avoid the Strait of Hormuz and Red Sea, disrupting global trade. Dubai International Airport temporarily halted flights after drone strikes damaged infrastructure. Diplomatic response. Russia called for an immediate ceasefire and negotiations, condemning US and Israeli strikes as destabilizing. The UN Security Council adopted a resolution urging Iran to stop attacks on Gulf states. Oman, which mediated prior negotiations, expressed disappointment that talks were abandoned. European nations urged restraint and called for de-escalation. Humanitarian concerns. UNICEF reported a catastrophic situation for children, with more than 1,100 reported injured or killed. Hospitals in Iran faced overwhelming demand. Damage to historical and heritage sites in Iran drew international condemnation. Following Khomeini's death, Iran's cleric-led assembly of experts appointed his son, Mojtaba Khomeini, as supreme leader. The Trump administration signaled openness to negotiation but also expressed opposition to Mojtaba Khomeini's leadership. President Pezeshkian outlined conditions for ending the war: recognition of Tehran's rights, reparations, and international guarantees against future aggression. This video presented verified facts about the 2026 Iran war, sourced from Britannica, Time Al Jazeera, Reuters, and Wikipedia's cited references. What we know: the conflict began February 28, 2026, with U.S. Israeli strikes. Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei was killed in the initial wave. Iran has retaliated across the region with missiles and drones. Civilian casualties exceed 1,300 in Iran. Displacement is widespread. Global economic and diplomatic impacts are significant. The situation remains active and evolving. What we watch: diplomatic pathways for de-escalation, humanitarian access, and civilian protection. Regional stability and global market impacts. Verified information from credible sources. In times of conflict, clarity matters. Facts matter. Responsible reporting matters. This video was created for educational purposes using verified reporting. If this helped you understand verified facts about current events, subscribe for more factual battle narratives and geopolitical analysis. Next week, the Red Sea crisis verified updates on shipping, security, and global trade. Stay informed. Verify sources. Think critically.